Moes is live at the Circle on Northampton Street in Easton with more. Jocelyn, good morning.
Good morning, guys. The rain is coming down at a pretty good clip. I think it's raining a whole lot faster than it's actually freezing on the ground. You can see some puddles that have started to form here in Center Square. I'm kind of sliding along here. In any case, when you wake up this morning and come outside, you'll notice that everything seems to have a nice glisten to it. Ice that is formed and stuck to the tree branches in this tree. You can see there's a bit of accumulation there. Even on this trash can over here, you can see the icicles dangling off the trash can. Again, it so this is sort of the conditions that you're going to be dealing with this morning. As Rick mentioned, if you're going to be walking anywhere, do be careful. It is slippery, the sidewalks. Even though there are some puddles down here, the sidewalks are definitely slippery. You can see my feet just kind of sliding around there. And the roads, although they're mainly wet and slushy in spots, they are still slick in spots. So you do want to watch out for that and be careful. Reporting live from Easton, Joscelyn Moes, 69 News.
All right, Jocelyn, kind of like an ice skating rink out there this morning. Thank you.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well,
having fun out here.
Yeah, I know.
Go, Jocelyn,
triple
go.
axle, right? Can we see one of those?
I don't know that I can. Yeah, no, that's dangerous.
I
won't even.
I like that kickback. Yeah, we're not recommending that by any means out there this morning. Thanks, Jocelyn. Well, we have been telling you all morning long just how difficult the roads can be in this kind of storm.
And now we will show you. WFMZ's Bo Koltnow is in the 69 News Snow Patrol. He's been traveling around the region and has a first-hand view of the road conditions. Good morning, Bo.
Good morning, Jaciel. Good morning, Eve. Hey, guys, I just want to clarify something. You know, I've been on the roads. I've been on 309. I've been on Hamilton Boulevard in Allentown. I've been through the back roads of northern Lehigh County, and I know you guys have had PennDOT on, and I know that Rick's been giving different traffic updates. So, you know, people can be a little confused about exactly what's going on and where. But everything that I'm reporting, everything that when you're watching at home, what I'm saying are roads that I've personally been on. So if I say the roads seem to be okay, it's roads that I have been on. And right now, we are on 873 South. Somewhere above Schnecksville, a little below Walnut Port, and if I'm going to have Ethan kind of pan the camera over. We're stationary right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we are in a parking lot of some sort, and it is a parking lot of ice. I mean, this is completely iced over. Now, luckily, the roads that we have been on have not been like this, but this is a perfect example of what can happen when rain is falling, when it's freezing. And so we are being very, very, very careful right now. And I'm about to head on to 873 South here in Upper Lehigh County. And again, the roads that we've been on, guys, it might get a little bumpy here. The roads that we have been on, like right now, this is pretty good. We're getting pretty good traction, although we do have a four-wheel drive car. It might be different if you don't have that, but again, the roads that we have been on seem to be okay. You guys can see it might be a little tough right now because the sun is not out yet, but it is slushy, it is wet, but the roads are okay. So again, guys, I just wanted to clarify from what people are hearing from PennDOT, from Rick, and from me. Again, everything that I'm reporting on are roads that I'm personally driving on. Back to you guys in the studio.
Got it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Bo. Wintry weather is causing headaches for many flyers today.
At LVIA, more than a dozen flights have already been canceled or delayed.
Brian Stinwell with LVIA is on the phone with us right now. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning. Happy Groundhog Day.
Oh, you as well, Brian.
Same to you. Now, are you experiencing a lot of cancellations and delays at the LVIA?
Yeah, yes, we are. Like you stated, there are some cancellations for departures here in the morning, and I expect that to continue through the mid-morning hours.
Are flights taking off, though, Brian? I mean, are some flights getting to their destinations?
Right now, all the airlines that have scheduled flights to depart this morning have canceled.
Okay.
There's a possible delay on another flight around 10:20. So at this point, nobody's moving. And we're still working on the runways and taxiways here this morning to get them clear to go. So it's going to take a little bit of time until everybody gets moving this morning.
Can you say that the airport turned into a hotel last night, or a lot of people forced to camp out?
Well, actually, last evening it seemed like the airlines canceled early, So the flights that we typically had coming in for the evening did not make it in. They canceled. So, no, in fact, there weren't too many people around here last night.
Okay, well, no last-minute surprises. That's a good thing. And, Brian, you mentioned the cleanup that's underway right now. Talk to us a little, if you would, about the challenges of an ice storm at the airport. What happens to clean things up and get the planes ready to eventually safely take off?
Well, this morning we started the operation of cleaning up around 4 a.m. Because of the type of conditions we have. We started, plowing pretty early. We're trying to peel off that first layer of ice, slush, and after that we have a bunch of rotary brooms that will go up and down the runway and try to scrub off the remaining ice and slush. And then, if needed, we will treat the runway surface with a de-icing solution, potassium acetate, that will kind of eat through the remaining ice and slush to get us a clear pavement.
When will the FAA know that it's safe to start relaunching these flights? What will the conditions have to do?
Well, part of my job here this morning is to monitor the conditions of the airfield with our operations truck, and I'll be checking the status of the pavements here, in the next 3-4 hours, and continuously update our field condition report, which will notify airlines and the FAA just how good we're doing to clear the surfaces. I'll report the conditions, and we'll go from there. But currently, the airport is closed. I have it closed until 8 a.m. to allow time to, start clearing the snow and ice from all the surfaces.
So, Brian, have you had enough? Are you hoping for 6 more weeks of winter, or are you hoping for an early spring?
Yeah, that's a pretty easy question right now. I'm ready. I'm ready for sunshine.
Us too, Brian.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, we'd like to come over and take off on one of those planes to Florida, I think.
Yeah, please do. Okay, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. You too, Brian. The ice that is forming on the
is going to be an enemy for many people who have to venture out there this morning.
Our team coverage of winter weather continues now with WFMZ's Mark Shanaberger, who's live at the Perkins on MacArthur Road in Whitehall. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Jaciel and Eve, and good morning, everyone. As far as what we're dealing with right now, the roadways, at least behind us on 145, it is very wet. The rain is really coming down here. It has been coming down for about the past half hour, very heavy. And I know it's not the most accurate of thermometers, but the thermometer in my car has 40 degrees out here, so I would certainly say that it's above 32 degrees, at least at our location, and we're no longer seeing any freezing on the roadways. And we're here with the mayor of Whitehall Township, Ed Hoza. Ed, what are we seeing as far as the conditions go around Whitehall Township?
Right now, Whitehall Township crews have begun the plowing process, and we're still seeing ice-covered roadways. We're asking motorists to please be cautious, remove all ice from their vehicles before they hit the roads, and if all possible, stay home for a few hours until we can get the roadways cleared of all the snow and ice.
Okay, now how do your road crews approach a storm like this where it's ice differently than maybe a snowstorm?
What we did yesterday, residents would notice that we did not take the surface down to the bare asphalt. We left snow on the roadways for the ice to adhere to, and now the crews are out plowing that layer off, which is easier to get off the asphalt than it would be if it was a clear surface.
Okay, how about power outages? We've seen an accumulation of ice on some of the power lines.
We are seeing accumulations, but as of this moment, we do not have any outages in the township. Residents should call PP&L if they experience an outage, and PP&L will then handle the situation.
Okay, and is there anything that you'd like to advise the residents of Whitehall Township and maybe all of our viewers on? You had mentioned something about roofs maybe being a problem.
Right now, one of our main concern is the number of flat roofs on the commercial properties here and also our residential. With the amount of rain that's coming down and the spoutings and completely ice shut, we may see some properties with some water damage from the rain that we're having right now.
Okay, so you heard it here in Whitehall Township. We're still seeing the rain. There are some concerns, even though maybe we have gotten above that 32-degree mark here in Whitehall. But as of right now, the main roadways are just wet. Some of the secondary roadways, as Mayor Moes was mentioning, may still be icy, so you want to watch out for that as you're traveling in and around the area. Live from the Perkins in Whitehall, I'm WFMZ meteorologist Mark Shanaberger, back inside to you guys.
Mark, good interview. Tell Mayor Hoser we said good morning.
Yeah, nice of him to stop by.
Jaciel and Eve say good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Jaciel, were you able to get your car out this morning?
I did fine, Mayor Hoser. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
Did he respond?
I also had a friend call me to check on me when she didn't see us on at 5 this morning. She didn't realize we'd come on at 5:30.
Good.
So thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
All right, go enjoy some breakfast with the mayor. Thanks, Mark.
We'll do.
All right, it's good to hear that the temperature there is up to 32 so early.
Yeah, the rain kind of a welcome sight, I think.
Absolutely. Time now to take a look at how things are moving in the rest of the region.
That's right. WFMZ's Rick Edwards is standing by live in the traffic center with the very latest. Rick, good morning.
Good morning, Eve and Jaciel. We are doing pretty well on the major highways. Wet travel lanes is what we have. Now, slick spots on the ramps, secondaries, and side roads. But we'll see how it goes now with the temperatures rising. We'll talk more about that with Matt. Here we are with this disabled tractor trailer, 78 at the 309 split. This is 78 westbound at the 309 split. They are cleaning it up. No backup there. Everybody gets by without a problem. Just have to use caution. Power outages. Well, we do have a power outage in Lower Macungie Township causing problems with the traffic lights at Cedar Crest Boulevard and Lower Macungie Road. Traffic control officials are there. Also, we have a railroad crossing malfunctioning on 21st Street into Northampton Borough. Now, they have the gates up. They have traffic control officials there, so there's no confusion. We had some delays. There were people stopping because of the lights, so we're running a little bit better through there. We'll get everything fixed up here shortly. On the turnpike, a disabled vehicle continues to block the right lane northbound, north of Mahoning Valley, near mile 79. Berks County, scattered utility wires down around the region, lots of side roads and secondary roads in Maxatawny Township. We have a crash now. Well, this is a malfunctioning traffic light at 222 and Long Lane. Pretty busy intersection there. Long Lane, malfunctioning traffic light 222 there in Maxatawny Township. New Holland Road remains closed from Freemansville Road to Church Road due to a utility pole and wires down there. And we also have Green Valley Road closed in Lower Heidelberg Township. This is to the west of Sinking Spring. Green Valley Road closed just north of Penn Avenue, so they'll send you around the block. Fallen tree on 724. They should have that cleaned up shortly. The ramp at 176 South. And utility wires are down at 562 and 662 along the Ole-Amity Township line. That's your traffic report brought to you by BrownDobb.com, where you can search the new and used car inventory. Reputation is everything at Brown Dobb. Rick Edwards.